Cameras, good to go? Rolling. Guys, our coach Gautam Gambhir with us. As usual, one question at a time. We'll take questions from this side first and then we'll move on to this side. Who wants to go first? Yes, sir.
गौतम, जिस तरीके से हम खेले बहुत बार अपॉर्चुनिटीज थी हमारे पास और गिल ने बोला था कि हमें रूथलेस होना पड़ेगा अगर हमें मैच में आगे जाना है। तो ये जो अपॉर्चुनिटीज हाथ से चाहे दोनों इनिंग के बैटिंग में हो या कैचेस में, इसकी तरफ आप कैसे देखते हैं?
देखिए, पहली बात तो है कि कैचेस छूटती हैं, दुनिया के बेस्ट फील्डर्स ने कैचेस छोड़ी हैं, तो कोई ऐसा नहीं है कि कोई जानबूझ के कैचेस छोड़ते हैं। हाँ, बैटिंग पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से डिसअपॉइंटिंग है क्योंकि हम पहली इनिंग में 40 रन पे 7 विकेट खोए, दूसरी इनिंग में 6 विकेट खोए 30 रन पे। जब हमारे पास मौका था कि हम पहली इनिंग में अगर हम 600 के आसपास रन बनाते तो हम ऐसी सिचुएशन में होते जहां से हम डोमिनेट कर सकते थे। बट अगेन दीज थिंग्स हैपन, तो होपफुली वी कैन लर्न इन द सेकंड टेस्ट मैच। बट अच्छी चीज ये थी कि चारों पांचों दिन हमारे पास अपॉर्चुनिटीज थी जहां पर हम ये टेस्ट मैच डोमिनेट कर सकते थे।
कहीं न कहीं शार्दुल को लेकर के पीछे में, क्योंकि उनको टीम में लिया गया था एज अ स्पेशलिस्ट बॉलर और पहली इनिंग में उनको काफी लेट लाया।
नहीं, पहली बात तो है कि एज अ स्पेशलिस्ट बॉलर नहीं, एज अ बॉलिंग ऑलराउंडर लिया गया था। तो कई बार ऐसा होता है कि कैप्टन अपनी इंस्टिंक्ट्स के साथ जाता है और जिस तरीके से जडेजा ने पहली इनिंग में बॉलिंग डाली, जितना हमारे को कंट्रोल दिया एक एंड से, वो बहुत जरूरी था जिस टेम्पो पे बैटिंग कर रही थी इंग्लैंड। और जिस तरीके से वो स्पेल डाला जडेजा ने, इसी के चलते हुए दूसरे एंड से हम अपने 3 तेज गेंदबाजों को रोटेट कर पाए। तो हमें पता है कि शार्दुल की कितनी क्वालिटी है, तभी वो इंडिया के लिए खेल रहे हैं, तभी वो इस ड्रेसिंग रूम में बैठे हैं। तो ऐसा नहीं है कि अगर आपका 4th सीमर है तो 4th सीमर को ही पहले लेके आना पड़ेगा, स्पिनर को नहीं। कई बार कैप्टन अपने इंस्टिंक्ट्स के साथ जाता है और डिपेंडिंग ऑन द सर्फेस एज वेल।
Just 9 runs from your number 8 to 11, both innings put together. I mean, wickets can go to good ball, that can happen. But just the way that they got out, not applying themselves, not just one time, but also in the second inning. How disappointing is that? And between the innings, did you have a word with them that this kind of attitude is not found with the captain?
Look, first of all, I'll tell you, it's not that they were not applying themselves. Sometimes people fail, and that's okay. I know it is disappointing, and more importantly, I think they are more disappointed than anyone because they knew that we had the opportunity like I just mentioned. That we could have caught 270, 580 in the first inning. We could have dominated from there. It's not that they're not working hard in the nets as well. Sometimes these things happen. Even the pure batters fail as well. So hopefully they got to learn, and hopefully we can have better performances from our tail. And that is not the only reason why we lost the test match, to be honest. There was other moments as well where we could have won the test match. Yes, everyone wants to contribute, be it with the ball, be it with the bat, or on the field as well. But I'm not going to sitting here and single out it's because of the tail, or tail couldn't contribute, or 8, 9, 10, 11 couldn't contribute. That's why we lost the test match. We lose together, we win together.
In this one game, but what are your early impressions of Shubman Gill and Test captain?
Look, first test match, obviously there are nerves. It's a great honor. As he's already mentioned that captaining the test side, not many people get that opportunity, and he was phenomenal. More importantly, I think the way he batted in the first inning, obviously I'm sure he would have had his own nerves being the captain for the first time and then getting 100. So everything that it takes for him to be a successful captain, but we got to just give him time. We're still very early days. He's only captain for the first time. I'm sure he's going to get better, and these are tough places to captain. So it's like pushing someone in deep sea, and I'm sure he's going to come out as a proper professional.
कोच एक लगातार एक कंसिस्टेंसी दिख रही है इस चीज में कि 2022 के आसपास से अब तक 20 विकेट नहीं आ पा रहे उस तरीके से जो पहले आते थे। फ्रॉम साउथ अफ्रीका टू एच इन 2022, देन टू अभी न्यूजीलैंड सीरीज की बात करें, बॉर्डर गवास्कर ट्रॉफी की बात करें या आज की बात करें, क्या आप इस तरफ ध्यान दे रहे हैं? और अगर आपके पास इसको लेकर के अगर कुछ ऐसा डेटा है या कुछ इसको लेकर के कुछ बातचीत हुई है तो क्या आप वो बता सकते हैं? क्योंकि एक लंबा पैटर्न।
देखिए, आप जर्नलिस्ट हैं, मुझसे ज्यादा डेटा आपके पास होगा कि इस बॉलिंग अटैक में 3 ऐसे गेंदबाज हैं जिन्होंने एक ने 4 टेस्ट मैच खेले, एक ने 5 टेस्ट मैच खेले, और एक का भी डेब्यू नहीं हुआ, और एक ने 2 टेस्ट मैच खेले। तो हमारे को उनको टाइम देना पड़ेगा। 2020 या जो भी आपने बताया उससे 22 से पहले हमारे पास 4 टेस्ट में ऐसे गेंदबाज थे जिनके सबके टेस्ट मैचेस 40 टेस्ट मैचेस से ज्यादा थे। वनडे और T20 क्रिकेट में इतना फर्क नहीं पड़ता है। टेस्ट क्रिकेट में जब आप ऑस्ट्रेलिया जाओ या इंग्लैंड आओ या साउथ अफ्रीका जाओ तो एक्सपीरियंस बहुत मैटर करता है। एंड दीज आर स्टिल अर्ली डेज. अगर हर टेस्ट मैच के बाद अपने बॉलर्स को जज करना शुरू करेंगे तो आगे बॉलर्स डेवलप कैसे करेंगे, आगे बॉलिंग अटैक डेवलप कैसे करेंगे. तो जब आप डेटा की बात करते हो या जब आप स्टैट्स की बात करते हो तो ये भी पता करना बहुत जरूरी है कि एक्सपीरियंस कितना है. बुमराह और सिराज के अलावा अगर आप बाकी 3 या 4 गेंदबाजों को देखें तो उनमें उतना ज्यादा एक्सपीरियंस है नहीं, बट देव गॉट क्वालिटी. तभी वो इस ड्रेसिंग रूम में बैठे एंड वी गॉट टू कीप बैकिंग देम बिकॉज इट्स नॉट अबाउट वन टूर, इट्स अबाउट बिल्डिंग अ फास्ट बॉलिंग बैटरी विच कैन सर्व इंडिया फॉर अ लॉन्ग टाइम इन टेस्ट क्रिकेट.
Question from here.
For a young team, how bad and how stinging was this defeat? Because like I said, there are many moments when India could have gone and grabbed and won it. That how bad will this defeat sting and how do you sort of...
Look, every defeat is bad. It's not about young team or it's not about experienced team. It's an Indian team. And we take pride in winning each and every game for our country. Young team is not an excuse. We represent 140 crore proud Indians and we will try and give our absolute best with no excuses. So we will turn up every test match thinking that we can win the test match and win this series.
Coach, talking about a bit of positive, Rishabh Pant, 2 centuries, history maker. How was it to witness that knock around Rishabh Pant and of course being the vice captain, being one of the leaders in this group, how he has taken that responsibility, that role we saw that...
There are three more centuries as well.
Yes, absolutely.
Those are big positives as well.
Of course, I'm talking about all the positives.
Yeah,
so,
thank you.
Talking about the positives,
So
what would you take?
I would have liked it if you would have said that 100 from Yashasvi, 100 from Shubman on debut as captain, 100 from KL and 2 centuries from Rishabh. So 5 centuries in a test match is a great start, to be honest. And hopefully the question could have been better. But then again, there's a great positives. We had a Fifer from Jasprit Bumrah as well. But eventually, ultimately, everything boils down to that if you don't get the results, we go out there to get the results. Yes, individual performances are good. Yes, we won those big runs from a top 6, 7, which we got in this test match. We got a Fifer from Bumrah, but at the end of the day, you got there to win a test match. And unfortunately, that wasn't the result. So we take it up our chin and move forward.
Well, losing the first game, obviously your plans were just for it at all. Obviously people have talked about, you mentioned him only playing 3 matches, just going 1-0 down, impact that.
Sorry, I didn't get you. Yeah, he's going to play 3 test matches, yes?
Yeah, so
what's the question?
Going 1-0 down will
Yeah.
not change that at all. Change the plans.
No, we won't change the plans. I think for us, to manage his workload is more important because there's a lot of cricket going forward and we know that what he brings on the table as well. So before he came on this tour, it was already decided that he's going to play 3 test matches. But let's see how his body turns out. But we haven't decided which 2 other test matches he's going to play.
Did you see in your front view of the bowlers, do you have a bowling attack that can say?
We absolutely have the bowling attack. We believe in them. We trust in them. When we pick the squad, we pick the squad on trust, not on hope. And as I just mentioned, yes, those are inexperienced bowlers, but they will keep getting better. And we saw in this test match as well that for first 4.5, 4 days, we were in a position, or even on day 5, we were in a position where we could have won the test match. So we believe and we trust that we can, these boys will deliver for us.
Coach, just wanted to ask, there's always that that question mark to balance the depth in batting against picking 20 wickets. Now, I'm not just asking you to take stock of this test match, but going forward, how do you plan to balance that? Because Shardul, I'm hoping, was in the squad also because of his batting, because he's a bowling all-rounder, as you mentioned. So going forward, is there a temptation to go in with 5 specialist bowlers just to pack up?
See, all depends on the surface. I can't sit here and decide that what combination are we going to go with. Yes, it's important to take 20 wickets. That is the only way you can win test matches. You can, as I've always said one thing, that you can score 1,000 runs, but there are no guarantees that you're going to win a test match. But if you take 20 wickets, more often than not, you'll end up winning a game of test match. So yes, the first and topmost priority is to take 20 wickets, but it also depends on what surface we play on and what combination we want to go with. But yes, 20 wickets are important.
Just a small
No problem. Go for it.
Harshit Rana was added to the squad as for the first test. That's what the BCCI official statement said. So what is the plan with him going forward? Does he continue to stay with the squad?
See, I haven't spoken to the chairman selector. I'll speak to the chairman selector because there was a bit of a niggle in the group. That's why we wanted him as a backup. But at the moment, everything looks fine. So if everyone, if everyone is fine, that he will have to fly back. But I'll still speak to the chairman.
So, Pat,
that the conditions here you come here before not much help for the bowlers?
No, we weren't, to be honest, because the way England bats, the way England plays their cricket, we always expected that it's going to be something like this. But then on day one, we thought that there's going to be more for the bowlers. But again, I think that's fine. Look, ultimately, it's about the conditions, but it's more about what we do on of those conditions is more important. And again, my answer remains the same, that we were always in the game from day one to till day 5. But again, if the condition remains the same, we will definitely be in play for in the next test match.
Gautam, I just want to ask about the state of the ball. There were a lot of times that the players wanted to talk to the umpires to sort of put it through the test, and maybe, were you surprised at all? Because as early as, say, the 20th over, there were,
No, I wasn't surprised. These things happen. Sometimes it can go out of shape because of the quick outfield, and there are so many, the square is full of wickets. Sometimes it can actually go out of shape as well. And sometimes it can go really soft as well. And for me, I think the important thing in these conditions is the ball, because I think once it's overcast and if the ball is in good shape, obviously it can start to do a lot more as compared to normally if it's out of shape. So that could be one of the reasons. And these are small things. I think it's up to the umpire and the bowler what they feel is important.
Final question. Gautam, of course, as you said, Kumar and Siraj bowled very well. How do you rate the bowling performance of bowlers 3 and 4? Keeping in mind their experience and everything, just the 3rd and 4th fast bowler?
No, I thought Pratheep was really good. I think really well. He bowled really well. He got us crucial wickets as well. We picked him because we thought that he's got something different. He's got that bounce. And in the first innings, I think he used that bounce really well. Even in the second innings, yes, he'll keep getting better. He'll keep getting better with experience. He's got all the ingredients of being a very good bowler, test bowler, which he had shown in Australia and Sydney and here as well. And that's why I said that we'll keep backing these boys. Yeah, Shardul, obviously, when you talk about Shardul, he was used a little less, but the reason was probably Jadeja bowled really well, so we thought that Jadeja will give us control. Shardul got us 2 important wickets. So I'm not going to sit here and say that this guy didn't bowl well or that guy bowled well. Shardul gave us 2 important wickets, which got us back in the game. Again, I think we just got to be more consistent. That is what is more important, and these boys will learn.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.